New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. And good morning, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you here on a Thursday morning. I've been doing that all week. I've been mixing up the days all week, which is okay. You know, it's good to be back in the office, not to be on the road. It's good to be like settled in and just focused around here pretty heavily this week. So thank you for being with us. It's Thursday morning, 8:15 on the Mountain Time Zone, which means it is time for our morning prayers. Happens every day here on the New Thought Media Network. And please do share your prayer requests with us. Send a quick email, prayer@ntmedia.org, or drop a prayer request in the comment box. We'll be happy to pray with you in that regard. All right. If you were with us yesterday, or if you got a chance to catch yesterday's prayer, every day provides a new opportunity to see what's real and what's true in a different way, in a different perspective, from a different ideal, or from a different project, or from... And so every day is a revelation of the vision. It's that time of the year where we start talking about getting ready for the vision for next year, for 2022. And we've got an event coming up, and I'll tell you more about that later, that we're going to be in that place of envisioning the grander perspective for each of our individual lives. Not for the collective, not for the world, but for your life. And today feels like a day where that's what I'm going to invite you to focus on. And now I know you may have a day planned, and there may be all kinds of stuff going on, and there are nooks and crannies and pieces and parts of your day where I know other things can happen too. Follow me? You can always slip away for a visioning question here or there, or a prayer, or a quick meditation, or whatever it may be that allows you to tap back into your creative process, your deep knowing, the wisdom that is Spirit expressing as you. So let's take all this into prayer, see where it leads us. If you're in a safe space and a comfortable place to close your eyes, I invite you to please do so. As I begin to settle into the chair, I'm reminded this is not an experience of begging or beseeching. This is not trying to convince God of anything. This is an opportunity to come together and know the One. To come together in a recognition of one power, one presence, one intelligence that is operating as all of life perfectly. But what I know is this oneness takes on many, many forms, takes on many, many names. Call it Buddha or Brahma or Yahweh, Vishnu, Kuan Yin, Source Energy. Call it God, call it Gaia, call it Earth. No matter the name, no matter the icon, no matter the image, the oneness, one self-existent cause that is forever taking on form and abandoning that form in order to take on new form. One co-creative process that is forever revealing itself through the hands and hearts and the minds of humanity and all living creature. The animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, all of life, part of this oneness. And so what is amazing is that oneness is revealing itself as my life perfectly, whole, complete, nothing missing, nothing absent. If that's happening as my life, then it must be happening as everyone's life, your life. The oneness, the everything, revealing itself through every word, every thought, every action, every experience. And what that means is that this is a cycle of giving and receiving. And so even as we witness the divine revealing itself through our own lives, I recognize, and I claim for each one here that same recognition, that our word influences and changes the way the one reveals itself. It is a co-creative, both parts necessary, the human and the divine. And so as we listen to that divine urge, that divine call, as we allow our hands to be the hands of God, then greatness reveals itself. We're reminded that each and every one on this planet brings a unique set of gifts and skills and talents to this thing called life. So we are each bringing greatness in our own way. We are each born of greatness. We are each expressing greatness. We shall each be a return to greatness. And we are each the greatness of God's life right now in our own way, through our own words, through our own feeling tone, through your heart and mind and soul and body and all of it, all the parts and pieces of our lives coming into alignment, coming into balance, coming into this great sense of oneness. And in that, there is the revelation of the soul's calling, of the absolute assurance of the fulfillment of your soul's calling, of your soul's purpose, of your mission on this planet. A deep recognition that everything that's happening in this world is happening exactly as it must, exactly when it must. And so everything that is necessary for the fulfillment of my mission on this planet, your mission on this planet, comes into form exactly as necessary. I claim for each one that hears these words that deep knowing, that deep sense of assurance, that no matter what the human may look like, it is all coming into alignment so that the human may express the divine more clearly, more fully, more completely. And so I give myself up to the divine, and yet I still follow that call to do the work, to be in to be in that sizzling place of demonstration, of manifest, of allowing, of knowing, of revelation, of wisdom, of vision, of all of it. And what I know is I know all of that is available in any given moment for each and every one that hears these words, for each and every one across the planet. It is the simple reminder, here too is God. No matter what comes my way, no matter what event or experience, no matter what conversation, here too goes God. Now, there may be a human experience right before that, and that is the wonder of life, is there may be that human, whatever, and as quick as possible, here too goes God. I remind myself, I am reminded through the smiles, I'm reminded in the midst of the suffering, I am reminded in the midst of no matter what, even in the midst of the question of life, I am reminded here too goes God. This too is divine. this too is divine. So I step forward this day, and I invite each one that hears these words to step forward with a deep sense of knowing, here too goes God, that this too must be divine. And if I don't see that divinity, if I cannot see or feel that, I turn away until I can, or I look a little deeper, or whatever feels right. I follow my heart, I follow my intuition, I follow that divine urge within to know that my path is leading me directly to the highest, to the great successes, to the revelation of the vision for my life. I know that's happening for each and every one that says yes to this journey. I know that's happening for each and every one that is open to this revelation, to this experience. And I just dance with it, knowing it's all good and it's all God. I am grateful, filled with a sense of gratitude for this time, for this experience, for this word, for this revelation, for all of what this has been. A great sense of deep, deep gratitude to know that God's got this. That this is not my work to do. This is not anyone's work to do. This, God's got this. Loosing this word into the law, I get myself out of the way. I extract myself from the divine circuits and I give it all up to God. I release this word into that one law that must demonstrate and manifest according to my beliefs and my emotions and my beliefs, and know, and this word, and know that it is done. And I let it be. And so it is. So it is. Got a little off center. I got a little off axis there. Thank you for being with us this morning, dear ones. Thank you. Hey, there is a lot going on around here, and beyond just our normal lineup of shows. There's some special events coming up. Number one, if you haven't caught the New Thought Musicians Showcase yet, this happens on Friday afternoons, noon Mountain Time. Our show host, Jane Thornton, has been playing music videos and bringing in new guests. And this week, her guest is going to be Faith Rivera. And we're going to get to learn a little bit more about Faith's new program on Unity Radio, which includes our dear friend Rev Skip. And I'm sure we're going to hear more about that tomorrow as well. Coming up on the 11th of November, I want you to save the date. This is a Thursday evening. Gary Lynn Floyd is going to do a CD release concert for his 10th anniversary edition of the Then and Now album. So that's a picture of him 10 years ago. That's a picture of him more recently. And he's bringing back that album, dusted it off, did some rearrangements on a few things, and we're going to get to hear that on November 11th. So we're still working out the details exactly where you're going to be able to see that, but New Thought Media Network is here in support, and we're going to figure out a way to make sure that we get that to as many people as we can. And we would love for you to save the date, and you'll be seeing more about that, so keep an eye out. And more coming very, very soon. Envision a New You in 2022, a 7-day visioning experience. It's going to be across a whole week's worth of times. There's 3 different opportunities each day to get together. 4 p.m. Mountain Time is going to be the hot time every day, 7 days straight at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. But the beginning of the week, we're going to bookend it at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. And then over the weekend, it's a little bit more towards a little more throughout the whole middle part of the day. And more information on that is coming. If you know you want to be a part of this, please do email info@ntmedia.org. Let me know. Space is limited on this. I'm not going to keep this open forever. We're not going to put too many people in this. So if it's something you'd like to be a part of, send me an email, info@ntmedia.org. Remember, if you want to be on the prayer list or get a prayer request in, please do that. I need to get out of here because actually, no, I don't. There is no morning sip with Rev Melissa this week. today, right now, because she does her full moon thing. So there's no morning sip because she'll be doing her meditation with the moon at 11 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Mountain tonight. And the way she works it, she always takes a day off for that. And anyway, so I don't have to get out of here right this minute. But please do join us at the top of the hour for Wake Up, Say Thank You with Rev Steph. I am going to get out of here, though, because that's my time. And that's our agreements. I love you, dear ones. Thanks for being with me. We'll see you again soon. Until next time. Peace.